On today's edition of LiveScope Matters, today we're going to take your tackle box that could look something like this into something clean like this. Stick around, everybody. Let's check this one out. Welcome to LiveScope Matters with Ron and Greg. Hello and welcome to LiveScope Matters. I'm Ron Douglas, the host and producer of the show, and today I'm going to show you how to put your tackle box into perspective mode. And what do I mean about putting your tackle box in a perspective mode? What I've got going on here in front of me, along the side of me, all around me, is we got a lot going on here. On this side of me here, we got the wobblers, I got my jigs, my thin fins in front, my stick baits, surface. So that's what's going on. Everything was removed from my tackle box, and as I was removing everything, I just put my lures into a certain category. Over here, this category here, I have my jigs. And on the side of me, I have my stick baits. And I have a couple more things. But what I want to discuss here is very critical. It could probably save you a lot of money. You get yourself a can of WD-40 here, and what you're going to do is, it's a very time-consuming process, but it pays off in the end. WD-40. There's so many purposes to this lubricant here, but little secret I'll let you in on about this one is up on this is a rumor I heard up on Lake Wallenpaupack that WD-40 is a known fish attractant. I don't know how true it is, but something you might want to consider. I don't make it a habit of spraying my lures with WD-40 over the water or anything like that. I wouldn't recommend it. But as far as cleaning and polishing up my lures for the upcoming season, this is what I'm going to do here. I went through and I've cleaned most of these lures here already. So what I'm going to do is, I have everything laid out, but what I do here is, this is a good winter project. Just pick out a little spot there. And just put a little dab of WD-40 on the rag. I'm going to get a little closer here to the camera. You want to pinch the lure by the lip. Just kind of rub it around there. You're going to see this, the luster of this lure come back to life. Try to hold it out under the light there, but you can see it coming back to life. What it's doing, it's removing all that rust that develops over time with the hooks. Look at the glitter in that lure. And I never found this really harmful at all. Most importantly, I like to get the lip, especially on the clear baits. Now if you noticed, when you're doing that, I hold the lip part, I hold it off to the side. You want those hooks down here in a dangling position. It keeps your rag from interfering with those treble hooks. And then I just kind of go around and I polish it up there. And that lure will stay true for another season. Alright, now that we have the tackle boxes all emptied out on the top shelves, I'm going to get a nice close look here. And this is commonly found in most tackle boxes. You could see the rust, the dirt throughout the tackle box area. So what we want to do is just repeat the same process. We're going to clean all these trays off, and we're just going to put a little dab of WD-40 on that rag. I'm going to go through each of the storage compartments. I'm not going to sit here and show you that whole process, but I am going to come back to that. So I'm going to start the cleaning process. What I like to do is use a terry cloth rag. I just want to give you a little shot of that rag there. This is what's coming out of your tackle box. I'm just going to rub with the grain, or those little tracks inside your tackle box. I'm just going to keep going back and forth until you're satisfied with the results. A little shot here under the camera and show you that I'm removing a lot of dirt. And then we're just gonna flip the rag over and repeat as necessary until the entire tackle box trays are completed. Alright, now that we have the tackle box, just lift it up here and show you the clean results. What I like to do is I'll just follow up with my shop vac. I got a portable shop vac here by DeWalt. That doesn't mean you have to have a shop vac by DeWalt, but any shop vac will do with the little end on it. This way you can get those trays and some dirt you may have loosened up in the process. And let's go ahead and give that a shot here. And there you go. One clean tackle box. Alright. After we got everything all cleaned and polished up, just gonna discuss with you my categories, my top categories, how I plan on setting things up. For instance, let's take a look back here. This is what I'm doing is a process of elimination. So in the back column, I have all those wobbler type lures. So I moved ahead my top lures, and they're the ones that I'm going to prioritize into my tackle box, and I'm going to discuss that a little bit later. But that's what I'm doing here right now, is I got all my lures. Let me zoom back out real quick. And what I'm doing is just prioritizing my go-to lures for which I'm going to put into my tackle box. So the back row, you can see they're the least likely amount of lures I'm going to use, but I'm setting up my priorities. Here, for example, here's my priorities. I'm when I turn on my Garmin LifeScope, automatically I like to go to a down imaging. So once I found my fish and however many foot of water, this is where I'm going to set my priority to. These are my go-to lures for vertical jigging. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to take these lures and they're going to go on the top shelf of my tackle box. And then basically what you're going to do is prioritize. There might be your secondary lures. If I can pan over this way, I might make those my secondary lures. And then you can come down over here to my surface, you know, and we're going to put that in another category. It depends how much room I have in my tackle box, but it's just, I'm just here to you know, save you time when you're out on the water, and putting your fishing lures into a prospective mode. You want to have everything prioritized. You don't want to be wasting time looking around digging. You want your go-to lures on the top, and then you're just going to work your way right down through your tackle box. Alright, let's talk about this before I do the reveal. Right here I got me my spare lures. Then over here is some more spare lures. But I probably won't use them lures. And then I'm going to go down here. Is a pile of garbage of lures left behind. Alright, what you're looking at down there right now is I took these Ziploc plastic bags with all the nice, clean, shiny lures that I plan on holding on to. And what I do is got myself a little storage cabinet. I'm just going to store them away for another time. Alright, it's time for the reveal. There you go. Here's my jigging category. Easy go-to. All I have to do is pull out a jig, and I'm set up for that category. I don't even have to go through the rest of the box. That's what I talk about, putting your tackle box into perspective mode. Say I see some fish out ahead of me and I want to cast to them. I got this category here. I got my minnows. I could cast at them. Or maybe something's breaking water on the surface, and then I go down to my bottom tray, and this is my top water category down here, and so on and so on. I keep all my rubber products. I can easily go through that at the bottom. Primarily I use the Kitex Swing and Pack Fat up at Lake Wallenpaupack, so I keep them at the bottom of the boat, or the bottom of the box here. Well, that's pretty much it. And as you can see, all the trays, everything cleaned up. Practically like a brand new box of lures here. And my God, the luster. You can see the luster on some of these lures just sparkling and glittering. They're all like new. So you got your tackle box restored. You got all your lures restored. That's pretty much it. Alright guys, well that's a wrap. I hope you enjoyed today's video presentation on tackling a perspective mode. This is my perspective mode. Not everybody's going to have the same perspective mode about how their tackle box is going to be set up. But I'll tell you, right now with all that's going on with television today and the social media around the world, this is a nice project that you might want to just sit down, escape everything. You know, you want to take your mind off the world right now, and you want to take a look at what's in front of you. Clean up your tackle box and making sure your next trip is a good adventure out there. I want to thank everybody for watching my channel. Don't forget, like and subscribe. You know, sharing is caring. I hope you guys are enjoying the videos. You can share it along with your fellow fishermen out there. But from me and Greg Smith, I want to thank everybody for watching. And always remember that life scope matters.